good? It's your girl Straight Facts of Match, and I'm back with another video. I hope you all have been doing good. I've been doing great. I have no complaints. So I just wanted to get on here and talk about a few things with y'all. So I've been watching some of the females or some of the mommies that y'all told me to watch, like the Nika chick. I've done watched her, and I was going to make reactions on her or whatever, but this is going to be about JazzMan, so let's go ahead and get straight off into it. So I know y'all seen JazzMan go for a walk with that I almost cursed. I know I can't do that in the first couple of minutes. But anyways, I know y'all seen JazzMan walking with that suit on, and then she went off in her kitchen, took it off, shook off her sweat on her appliances, her kitchen cabinets, her kitchen sink, her kitchen floor. I mean, she really just took it off her body and just took it and just like shook it. And then proceeded to put it on the stroke. And I was just thinking to myself, like, you know what? That's why you always sniffling and snuffling and coughing and hacking. And that's why your body is always aching. Because this is the type of stuff that you do. Now, why would you, in your mind, in your rightfully mind, if your mind is right, Lord, why would you sit up there and shake that sweaty thing that you had on your body, that you drenching sweating from? Why would you proceed to put that shit on your baby stroller? Not only that, why would you shake your sweat out? Wouldn't you think that you would go off into the garage and that's something that you would do off into the garage? Like, if you just coming out, you just coming back from a walk and you have on something that's helping you sweat, whatever you call that thing, I don't even know what it's called, a sweaty suit. Why wouldn't you take that shit off in the garage and place it in the garage until you can clean it and get it cleaned up before you even proceed to bring it off from your house? You done been all outside with that shit. You gonna come in there and shake your sweat, and then you gonna proceed to put it on your baby stroller where you just got your baby out of. Makes no sense. But okay, so you know how she always like to sit here and talk about how, oh, I never get any of this type of stuff from people that don't look like me. It's always the ones that always look like me that always have to tear me down and talk about me. So she says that about us, you know. She says that about the women that look like her. We always have bad opinions about her. We always trying to tear her down. We don't ever try to uplift her. But yeah, she just had to make a reaction to a woman that doesn't look anything like her. About her serving her kid the processed food sitting into school when they can get free lunch food. She was upset about that, so she made a whole reaction to that, I guess, reactor. I guess she's a reactor that, you know, that decided that she wanted to say something about JazzMan or whatever, in the way that she decides to feed her children, how she sends the kids to school with that food and they have to heat it up instead of just getting hot food at school. She said she didn't understand that. Like, she's just getting her kid all of this processed food. With JazzMan, we already know. We all know that that's what you give them. You don't take the time out to go in there to cook or prepare a real meal for them. Any meal that's being prepared by hand or by scratch, you got that big bum off in there doing it, and when he does it, he's over seasoning food. So really and truly, they still not getting what they need from you or from him. They're getting processed food from him and over seasoned food from they're getting processed food from you and getting overseas and cooked food from him. So they just don't have no chance in hell as far as food goes anyways. But for you to sit there and tell her, well, why don't you worry about your own kids? Why don't you start taking care of your own kids? Then you won't have to worry about nobody having anything to say about what you do and what you don't do when it comes to yours. If you was to take care of your own kids and not depend on the internet, not depend on YouTube, not depend on your enablers, your subscribers to take care of what you need for your kids, then you wouldn't have to worry about nobody having anything to say about it. Well, this is what you choose to do. When Chris's kids come over there, they can get Wingstop, they can get all types of different foods, but when it comes to your kids, they get nothing but the box processed food from the store, hub, whatever you call that place. That's all I'm going to say. So if you want to tell somebody to worry about their own kids and feed their own kids away, they want to feed their kids, you're going to feed your kids the way you want to, yeah, you've been doing that. And that's exactly why the things that's going on with them that's exactly why the things that's going on with them is going on with them. It's because of the way that you choose to feed them, the way you choose to neglect them as far as mentally, emotionally, and physically, and the way that you feed them is what's causing the issues that you're having with them right now. Like leaving them locked up with LED lights and shit blinking on and off and shit like that. And then the way that you feed them and then say, well, as long as I feed my kids, I don't understand why you guys have something to say. Because you at home all day, so therefore you should have the time to provide a real home cooked meal for your kids. You ain't doing shit else. So what is stopping you from being able to get off in there and actually cook a meal for them that they actually will enjoy and like, and not just some processed ass food that you done got out of a box that you done popped off into the oven to serve up to them? And then to send them to school with that same shit. It's like they eat the same shit in rotation. And you say, well, this is what my kids like. This is what they like is because this is what you always serving them. So they can't like other things. If this is all they're receiving, if this is all they get because this is all you want to feed them, then this is what they're going to want. Like, seriously. You cannot convince me that kids is not trying to eat other shit than what the shit you serving. But this is what JazzMan do. And then she have something to say. Now, all of a sudden, she come with this cocky ass shit. Like, I mean, it's not nothing wrong with her defending herself. If she can defend herself all she wants to. If somebody is making a reaction towards her and she feels like she wants to rebuttal towards it, then so be it. You do what you got to do. But in the same sense, bitch, you need to make sure that you're taking care of your kids before you tell somebody to worry about theirs. When you have the internet taking care of yours. Let's just be very clear. You have to stand up for your children that you keep producing, that you keep having, that you cannot afford. Before you try to tell somebody to worry about their own kids. You getting on her dry bagging about, indirectly dry bagging, talking about that girl's glasses being broke as if like that's not some shit that can happen. She has glasses that can be broken. And then when they get broke, you have to go get them fixed. That's what you're supposed to do as a mother. We don't have to know every time that girl break her damn glasses. If they broke, you go get them fixed because she needs them to see. So that she won't be struggling to see. That's all there is to it. When your child needs a car seat, you go get them a car seat. You don't be around her buying all random dumbass shit when you know your kid is in need of something. While you were off in the Nike store getting shoes for a legendary fee that he's not even going nowhere to even show those shoes off. He's not even walking nowhere in those shoes. So therefore he didn't need those shoes. He needed a car seat. Something to keep him safe while you're driving. Not to be smuggled and struggling all off in a car seat that he can't even fit off in because he's about to be damn 1 year old. First of all, he's still in an infant car seat. Let's just be very clear. And you done had checks on top of checks. Then not to mention the checks you say that your boyfriend is making. Oh, he works 2 jobs but he can't afford to get his son a car seat. If he's paying child support for his other children and he's in a house with you and your child is in an infant car seat, that says a lot about what he's not doing for the one he's in the house with. I mean, I'm just saying. And then you not making him do shit apparently because if you were with those 2 jobs you say that he's got, then you will see to it that he go get his child a proper car seat. I mean, let's just be very real and clear about that shit. That baby is in an infant car seat and he's about to be 1 year old. Make that make sense. So she getting a check on the 21st. He's getting a check every other 2 weeks or whatever, every week or whatever, however he get paid. And you mean to tell me that they can't put $20 together, a piece together to go get that boy a car seat? They don't cost that much. I'm just saying, $50, $60 car seat, you can't go get that? You mean to tell me you have to get on here and keep putting your baby in that infant car seat until somebody say, well, since she ain't gonna buy him a car seat, I'm gonna go ahead and give her the money so she can go get him one. Is that what you're waiting for? Because this is what it seems like. Because why else would he have a proper car seat all this damn time he's been riding around in that little infant ass car seat? But he's been at the Nike store getting shoes for his feet, and he's not even walking or doing any damn thing in those shoes. Probably can't even fit those shoes right now as we speak. But I bet you if you would have got a bigger car seat to fit his body, he would have been all right. Safety is what you need to be worried about. Instead of trying to tell somebody they need to worry about their children, you need to worry about the safety of yours and why you still got that baby in that infant ass car seat. You need to be worried about the fact that you got a man off in your house that you say they have 2 jobs, but yet your kid is still riding around in an infant car seat. Not only that, the stroller that you're pushing your child in is a 2-seat stroller, but it's only just him. So you mean to tell me that you can even go get a stroller for him? He has to ride around in that stroller when you done had Bentley all off in that stroller. You done shook your sweaty ass sweatsuit off on the stroller. I mean, I'm just saying. All of that germs, all that nasty ass shit, and then you be wondering why your kids is always sick. Talking about that Aiden just got over strep throat. I wonder why. You don't keep shit clean around your house. You don't keep your hands clean. You don't keep nothing clean around anything around you. It's only for the videos that you do some cleaning shit. Then you talking about, I deep clean once a week. And when you deep clean once a week, all that shit that we be seeing, honey, if that's what accumulates in your house within a week, then that's a damn shame. That's sad as hell. That means that you need to be cleaning every day, not just once a week, don't you think? You got 5 kids. 4 of them active, walking around, doing all types of shit, dropping shit on the floor, or whatever the case may be. But you too busy worried about the wrong shit, like worried about what reactors are saying about you than just producing your content. If you say nobody's gonna stop you from doing what you need to do when it comes to what you're doing on YouTube, then you need to see to it that you stick to what it is that you're doing and produce the content that you're supposed to be producing. Not trying to find reactors that say something about you, because let me tell you something. It's not anything that you can do about somebody else's opinion of you. It's not anything that you can do about it. We have the right to watch you if that's what we want to do. You can't think that we're watching you to hate on you, because that's a damn lie. You have a struggle-ass life, and you know that too. You know that you don't even want your life. So what makes you think, how dare you think that somebody is jealous of it? Like, let's just be very clear. Let's just be very clear. We seen that you had to sneak Chris out there mowing the lawn. Like, you just have to let us know that he's there, or let whatever woman he's sneaking off to from time to time, you let her know that he's there. Like, it's the convincing for me. You don't have to convince us of the love that he has for you. We already see that he doesn't. So you doing all of this convincing by trying to show him more on the line and showing him playing with Legendary from time to time, it means nothing to me, because he still ain't got no real car seat. He's still in the infancy. So I'm just saying. But anyways, y'all, just make sure you have your notifications on, because I will be uploading some more content. My child is coming out first, so I'm going to cut this short because I don't want him off of my video. So just make sure you have your notification bells on. I will be uploading some more content. I'll holla.